Hey guys, it's me Lacings and welcome back to another video. Today we will be revisiting a topic that I talked about in a previous video of mine that I made a couple of months ago, and that video was about WildWorks' new game Feral. So if you didn't know, basically Feral is a new WildWorks project that WildWorks will be releasing a closed beta for soon. It's an Animal Jam type of game for an older audience, and it will have similar elements to Animal Jam. And in my video we discussed how it could be like, what the player will look like, what you can actually pretty much do in the game. And since then, a lot of stuff has been announced on Feral, a lot of overall hype has been increasing on Feral, a lot of Animal Jam players and members of the community have shown a lot of excitement for Feral. Just like me, I personally really can't wait for it to come out, and I decided that it was time for me to make another video on everything and explaining stuff that I didn't really explain in my previous video, and basically just been announced on Feral. So yeah, I am really excited about this video. So before we begin, leave a like, that would be really appreciated, and also subscribe for more content on Feral, because from now on I will be updating everything that comes out regarding the game. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So before we get into the new content on Feral and all the leaked pictures and overall news, I would like to do a little Q&A of questions that have frequently been asked on my previous Feral video that I posted in April, and basically I'm going to correct myself on things that I maybe said wrong in my previous video. I just want to clear some stuff out. First question that I get asked the most is, will I be able to play Feral? And people come asking me, hey, I'm 13, will I be able to play the game? Will they allow me to play the game? Will they not let me play the game if I'm younger than 15, for example? Will they ban me if they find out that I'm not the required age? And will I overall be allowed to play this game that I'm really excited about? And the answer to that is yes, you will be able to play Feral no matter how old you are. The point isn't really if you're going to be able to play the game, it's if you're going to enjoy the game. And what I mean by that is that obviously the game isn't going to ban you if you're younger. What the game is saying by saying that it's for older audiences is that it will be targeted towards them. So although you might be able to play it, you won't be able to enjoy it as much. I feel like if you're 13, 12, even maybe 11, you will be able to enjoy it. But if you're younger than that, although you will be able to play it, you won't really find it as interesting and fun. Because you see, Animal Jam is mostly targeted to 8 to 11 year olds, and I think Feral is going to be more about 13 and over year olds based on what I've heard. And if you're younger than that, as I said, although you might play it, you might not find it interesting just because Feral is made for the older kids and Animal Jam is made for the younger demographic. So just saying, you will obviously be able to check it out and see the videos about it, but you might just not find it as interesting. After that, another question I get a lot is, will Animal Jam shut down once Feral comes out? And the answer to that is no. Animal Jam isn't planning to shut down anytime soon, and so is Play Wild, and Animal Jam will stay online for a lot more. And Feral is not a replacement to Animal Jam, and instead actually an expansion to the Animal Jam games. So if you didn't know, Animal Jam is for the pre-teens and Feral will be for the older people who love the elements of Animal Jam and love it as a game, but feel tired from the restrictions and the more childish nature of Animal Jam. So they're going to try to expand that universe and get the older kids to continue playing the WildWorks games, if that makes sense. So this game is just an expansion and it's not a way to replace Animal Jam. Animal Jam will stay, and I've heard that WildWorks is actually planning to make a game for kids younger than 8. It will just be another expansion to the WildWorks game universe, if that makes any sense. And no matter how many WildWorks games come out, WildWorks' plan isn't to slowly replace Animal Jam with them, since Animal Jam is their most important game along with Play Wild. They're kind of trying to get the younger kids on the younger kids game, the bit older kids to Animal Jam, and slowly, you know, expand that. Once you grow up, you go to Animal Jam, and once you grow up from Animal Jam, you go to Feral. So they're trying to do this cycle of being a child and playing the young kids game, being a preteen and playing Animal Jam, and being a teen and over that and playing Feral. So the next big question, I guess, which is not really a question but it's a correction that I'm going to make, is that Feral isn't for adults. In my previous video, I guess said it in a way not just in a way, it's just in my thumbnail and in the title of the video, I referred to feral as animals and for adults, which isn't really what it is at all. It's mostly for teenagers or older kids, as WildWorks likes to say it. So I think any person 13 and up will be the demographic that feral wants to attract. So definitely not for adults. An adult may enjoy it, but it's not really what WildWorks is aiming towards, you know? If you have any other questions, definitely leave them below. These ones I answered in this video are the most massive ones that I get all the time, that people keep commenting and asking me to answer. So yeah, definitely make sure to comment below any other questions you'd like answered about the game. And now we're going to move on to the next stage of the video, which will be about anything new that has been known about feral ever since my previous video. The first and I think most important thing that has actually been announced about feral is that if you actually go to their official website, which is fer.al, okay, I don't know what that took me so long, you will go to their official website, and this is, I think, the official logo for the game. This is really exciting. Obviously here, I think this is the kitsune fox that we talked about in the previous video, which is one of the avatars that the player will have as a starting animal, I think, or it's going to be one of the options that will be available for the player. And here we have the official logo for the game. I think this looks really cool. I love the color palette, I love the design of the animal, and there's nothing else on this. This is a really fun way of just teasing the players. If you didn't know, the closed beta for the game will begin really soon though. So yeah, this isn't going to come out immediately. There will be a closed beta soon. I don't know how many people will be able to get into the closed beta. I hope that I will be into it because I really want to make videos on it. But yeah, before it gets released sometime in 2020, there will be a closed beta. And as far as I know, the closed beta will be out late 2019, so probably November or December, and you'll definitely be seeing a lot of videos about that. I think a lot of popular animalism YouTubers will be in the closed beta, and it will definitely be a fun couple of months for us feral fans who really want to see what the game is like. So we have that over here, and also, if you didn't know, we have an official feral wiki page. So if you actually go to Feral Game Wiki on Google and go here, we actually have a fandom wiki page on everything we know about feral. So here it says, welcome to Feral Wiki. This wiki is an encyclopedia on the upcoming WildWorks game Feral, which will launch beta testing by December 2019 and will launch the full game by early 2020. It will be available at the URL fer.al for both desktop and mobile users. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that I thought that Feral would be only available for desktop, like PCs and laptops, but it turns out Feral will be also available for the mobile players. So if you don't have access to a computer, you can definitely open your phone or mobile device and play feral from there, which I think is really cool. Not only does it expand the players from just PC players to also mobile players, I think it's a smart move. Yeah, moving on. Made by the creators of Animalism, Feral will be an online virtual game about a reality show for mythological animals. Confirmed by Clark Stacy himself at the UDEN22 in April 2019, this game will be targeted at an older audience for around 16 plus years of age, with teens can create their own fantasy and complete the favor of the rulers of the realm. So you should definitely read that out. It's really interesting. It says a lot of info about the game. One thing I forgot to mention is that a lot of people keep saying it's 16 plus. Somewhere I read that it's also 13 plus. I'm really confused. Since the wiki says 16 plus, it might just be that. I think a 13-year-old will be able to enjoy it as well though, but me as a 16-year-old, based on what I've read, I think it won't really be about just 16-year-olds, you know. But the game hasn't come out yet, so we can't know. We don't know how it will be like, how restrictive it will be like. Here it says that it will be friends and family beta testing in December 2019. But yeah, we have a gallery here. This is, I think, one of the logos for the game. This is the background for the official website over here, and here we also have the logo, and yeah, we also have some facts and theories page, which is a community discussion page. So this is all we know so far. A lot of theories for feral, not confirmed. Here we have a gallery that includes this one picture. This is probably a leaked feral picture. We're not exactly sure. Here we also have the Kitsune page, which is about what the first avatar will be like. Here is some reference reference photos. And yeah, there's also discussion, you can comment down below. This is just kind of, this is not an advertisement obviously, but I'm just showing you how many interesting facts this wiki has. So if you want to be a Feral member and like know more and more about the game, definitely sign up for the Feral wiki. I think it's going to be really fun in the next couple of months. Lastly, before I end the video, I'd like to also show you a couple of supposedly leaked or even concept pictures of a couple of the characters from the Feral game. So here is one of them. This is, I think, the Kitsune Fox design. I'm not sure how original or how true to this sketch the actual character on the game will be like, but this is just, I guess, a photo to show you kind of what you have to expect. And also we have this kind of bird looking animal. I'm not exactly sure how it's called, but as you can see, they both look pretty cool with their stripes and clothing, and the design I think is really cool. It really reminds me of animalism, but I love how it's not normal animals and it's actually mythological creatures. Really love mythical creatures, so I think I'll like this game a lot. Yeah, this has been it for the video. If you want me to answer some unanswered questions that you left that I forgot to answer, definitely comment below. Not only will I be answering in the comments, but from now on, as I said before, I will be making a lot of videos on Feral, as well as animalism videos, don't worry. But yeah, this has been it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Also comment below if you're going to be playing Feral when it comes out, if you have any theories regarding the game, what you think it will be like, what you want to see from it, what you expect, what you wish to see, what features you'd like the game to have, and I'll be sharing my own as well. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!